Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, May 4th, and we are talking right now with our regular guest MMA and boxing expert analyst, Andreas Hale. We're going to talk about the upcoming Canelo Alvarez fight against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in Las Vegas this Saturday, 2 days away. Andreas Hale, this is an interesting fight. I'm really interested to hear what your take on possible betting value might be for this one. Thanks so much for being back with us.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me.
All right, so Canelo Alvarez against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I made a prediction early on when this line was up around minus 900. I predicted that the line would close closer to minus 300, and it does appear to be heading down. Yesterday, Alvarez was a minus 650 favorite. Now I'm seeing about minus 600. Chavez on the other side is a plus 450, and we know the factors here, right? Obviously, Alvarez in his prime, an awesome fighter. No question about it that he's more skilled than Chavez, and he should be the favorite. He should be a big favorite. The question is exactly how big of a favorite should he be? And I don't know. Chavez, I'm hearing is in good shape for this. He's in a good mental state. He's focused, which has been basically the big knock in his career. We know he's going to have a size advantage. If he's focused, I don't know. At plus 450, Chavez might actually be a great bet. What do you think?
It's very interesting. It's tough because, to be honest, I followed Chavez throughout his entire career, and he's just never truly reached his potential, and he never seems motivated, being the son of a legend, kind of having one with a silver spoon in your mouth. He doesn't train as hard as he should, but this particular fight, it seems like he is motivated more than anything else. Two things we know about Chavez. He's not extremely fast. He has cinder blocks in his feet, so he doesn't move a lot, but he's got extremely heavy hands and a great chin. So those things can make this very interesting. At a plus 450, it's worth a shot. My issue is that I don't think he can keep up with Canelo. Canelo's very quick. He's very strong. This misleading thing here is about the size advantage. People forget Canelo tends to make weight, but at the age of 26, his metabolism is extremely fast, and he blows up on fight night. We've seen this guy look about as big as a light heavyweight. So on fight night, Chavez may have maybe a 10-pound weight advantage, which isn't really that significant. The biggest factor, though, is the fact that Canelo's 5'9", and he's fighting a 6'1" guy who recently fought at light heavyweight. So I would take a shot at the plus 450. I don't necessarily see it happening, but we've seen stranger things happen in boxing. It's hard for me to bet Canelo on those odds at a minus 650, until it turns a little bit more downward. I kind of stay away from Canelo here.
Yeah, I mean, you made great points, and so I'm trying to figure out what might be the best way to bet this fight, because my take on the fight is that obviously Alvarez should be the favorite, the big favorite, probably going to win, but that it's going to be closer than what people are expecting. Now, how do you bet that? If Chavez does win, my sense is, obviously, Canelo obviously is probably going to try to stick and move and get a big, a comfortable decision. He also tends to get the breaks on the scorecards, as we've seen in his career. Maybe we do a hedge with Alvarez by decision, with Chavez by knockout, or Chavez inside the distance. Chavez inside the distance is right now 10-1 plus 1,000. Do you think there's any way that Chavez could win in a decision, or you think if he wins, the only way he wins is inside the distance?
The only way he wins is by knockout. There is no other possible way he wins this fight, and the reason being is he doesn't throw enough punches. He gets off to a slow start, and he's going to give away a lot of rounds to Canelo. Canelo, again, he's quicker. He throws punches in bunches. He's going to stick and move. So that's the best way to hedge your bet, with Canelo by decision or Chavez by knockout. Could Canelo stop Chavez? Yeah, but Chavez has a granite chin. He's only been finished by Fanfaro, which is a few fights ago, at light heavyweight. Canelo's not a light heavyweight. So I see this thing going the distance, but if you're going to bet on Chavez, bet it within the distance, because there's absolutely no way he beats him by decision.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. And Alvarez by decision, Canelo by decision is plus 110, so you could hedge that one out. Alvarez by decision at plus 110, and then Chavez inside the distance at plus 1,000. That might not actually be a bad bet. It's a pretty decent-sized favorite bet, but not that huge. I think that might be worth a shot. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, if you're going to look for some value here, I kind of stay away from betting straight up on either guy, and look for the value inside the distance for Chavez and going to the decision for Canelo. It's just the way these guys fight. It's going to be a raucous crowd here in Vegas. I've already been around. We've seen the crowd. Yeah. These guys are both motivated. It's a big Mexican war, so I figure that these guys are going to give everything that they've got. But yet and still, the talent, it speaks for both of these guys. We've seen what they've done in the past. And Canelo's a guy who who can box, and Chavez is a guy who likes to slug it out, and he likes to finish guys. So this is the perfect way to hedge your bet.
All right, and then as far as the fight going the distance, right now I'm seeing the fight goes the distance at -140, won't go the distance at about +100. You think either of those bets has a chance of it? It's hard for me to see, as as strong and as good of a puncher as Chavez is. We've seen Alvarez also doesn't have a weak chin by any means. Hard for me to see Alvarez actually getting caught and getting hurt by Chavez as well. I'm thinking that maybe the fight going the distance at -140 is worth a shot.
Yeah, that's probably the play here. Both guys have great chins, and, Canelo moving up a weight. Obviously, he could get caught by a punch, but again, I just think he's too fast for Chavez, and I don't think it'll have to be a lucky punch. It'll have to be something similar to what Shane Mosley caught Floyd Mayweather with that nobody saw coming. But aside from that, this thing should go the distance. These guys, it should be a great war and exciting, but I foresee this thing going the distance with Canelo winning.
Do you think that Canelo maybe in his mind thinks that he, because everyone's, kind of slamming him for taking easy fights, Amir Khan and for dodging Triple G. Do you think somewhere in his mind he thinks he has to prove himself by getting a big knockout here, or do you think he'll be content to get a decisive win by decision?
Talking to Canelo this week, I just never get the feel that he really cares about a knockout. He's a very smart boxer at 26 years old, and he doesn't take a lot of chances, as we've seen in the past. He may be motivated to try to stop him if he gets the opportunity, if he finds, Chavez wilting, because we really don't know what Chavez is showing up. As motivated as he looks, the weight cut is going to be brutal. Even though he looks slim this week, he still told me he was, a few pounds off weight. So we really don't know what Chavez is showing up. But if Canelo gets the opportunity, yeah, of course he's going to try to finish him. But he's not going to take any unnecessary risks to finish this fight.
All right, so let's give some official picks here. I will give 2 official picks. I'll do a hedge with Chavez inside the distance at +1,000 and Alvarez by decision at +110. And I'll also give fight going the distance currently at -140. And my other prediction, which is just a lukewarm prediction but not an official pick, is that this line closes significantly lower than -600. I think Alvarez will be maybe around even -300, by the first punch, maybe even -250. And what are your official picks going to be for this fight?
I actually echo everything that you just said. The only thing I'm slightly altered on is the fact that I think that it's going to close, but I don't see it closing that much. I think Canelo probably close at about a -400. There's going to be some late money coming on Chavez, but I think smart people who see that line shrinking might just go back and dump some money on Canelo as well.
You think so, huh?
Possibly, yeah.
All right. Andreas Hale, awesome commentary as always. Thanks for your thoughts. Talk to you again very soon.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.